Alright guys, so you saw the setup. I'm going to plan on doing a 3-part video. I know when I reviewed the butt kicker, I talked about doing a 2-part video. But I'm going to do a run today with the Logitech and get a time. If I can get it in, I'm going to try to get the Thrustmaster set up as well and do a run. I may have to do a run tomorrow with it, and I'll get those videos up as soon as I can. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 parts because I want everybody to see the Thrustmaster straight out of the box first drive. I decided, regardless of whether I crash into walls or don't crash into walls, I actually want to be able to give feedback as I'm playing first try with it. I've only been using the Logitech this time for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. So I don't feel like I'm that connected to it to where it should impact me if the Thrustmaster is better. But I'm going to go ahead and set it up and let you guys see it live anyways. But for right now, I'll go ahead and run the last run with the Logitech and get a good time base and figure out what that's going to be to compare to with the Thrustmaster. And we'll talk about it a little bit while I'm racing. I'll talk about what I like and don't like about this Logitech. But ultimately, for the price point, everybody says or recommends Logitech for the price point, and I have to say it's not a bad wheel. It is better than any other wheels that I've tried in that price range, like from the cheaper side. I've never gone up to the $250 range without getting a Logitech G920 or G920, but I've definitely never gone above that to find out what I'm missing out on. So I'm excited to get it hooked up. I'm excited to try it out. I'm kind of rushing through this video, in fact, because it's sitting over there and it's been kind of a point of contention with me trying to race with this wheel and get through a video when I know I could hook that up and try it out. So let's go ahead and do one more run with this. I think I'll do Laguna Seca again just because I want to stay true to what I've been testing on. I tested the butt kicker on Laguna Seca, I'll test this on Laguna Seca, and I'll run the Thrustmaster on Laguna Seca. I'm still going to avoid trail braking for the time being because I just haven't had much time since the last video to get any better at it. So I'll do it the traditional way. Hopefully we get a decent comparison of what the 2 wheels are capable of or what effect it has on my driving. But I would love to see somebody else who is consistent and has run the same tracks and has high times on them. I would love to see that comparison from somebody like that, but unfortunately it's just not out there right now. Nobody I can find has compared the G920 to the Thrustmaster TSXW, so that's why I had to buy it and find out which one, or find out if it was worth the upgrade. And if it is, honestly, I will tell you guys honestly, because if you're going to waste your money up front, then why bother? So we'll talk about it as we get through the videos. Like and subscribe this video so that you can see what happens with the next one and what other things I decide to do with this simulator. I know I got plans to build at least a center console, maybe a dash. I don't know exactly yet. But I do plan on going pretty crazy with this thing in the coming months, or hope to go crazy with it in the coming months. So just like, subscribe, see what happens. There's the current Logitech G920 setup with shifters. So the G920 cost me $250 plus tax, and then an extra $50 or $60 for the shifter. It's a gear-driven wheel. I believe it's got a brushless motor in it, but you can really feel the gears slip and grind, and I just feel like maybe I could get a little bit more out of this. So then over here, I've got the Thrustmaster TSXW. And I'm really looking forward to those upgrades that I can get with it. So let's go ahead and talk about these a little bit more. Alright guys, back at Laguna Seca in the GT2 RS. I apologize for the cutaway with the description and all that. I meant to run that all into one. And again, in my anxiousness to try the new race wheel, I'm not quite on point today. Really hoping to post a better lap time than I did for you guys on the butt kicker video. I am loving butt kicker though. I think I forgot to mention why I was going to do 3 videos. If I did, then the whole purpose of that is because I want you guys to see the first run, but then I also want to have time to practice with it. I think that's the part I forgot to explain, is I wanted to practice with it a little bit and then give it another chance in case the first time I try it doesn't work out. So I'm going to plan for 3 videos. with the other wheel, and I'm sure if I kept racing with this one I would be just fine once I adapted to it, but sometimes you get into a corner with the Logitech and you just feel this slip, like it just lets go, and then it's hard to come back from. I'm really hoping with the Thrustmaster, I know it's going to be smoother overall, but I'm hoping that smoothness will translate through the steering wheel and it'll feel more natural. Every time I turn this wheel, I feel like I'm on the edge of that gear that's just gonna slip, and I realize some of that is the wheels, but I don't feel any indication that it's coming with this wheel. So I tied my best lap time. And did 6:41 total. Sorry, I stopped recording the game just shy of showing that. But yeah, 6:41, so I think that's like a 4-second improvement or a 3-second improvement. Haven't had really much time since the last video to practice, so I'm not surprised that it's not any better, but definitely excited to see what I'm going to get out of the Thrustmaster. Like I said before, like and subscribe, and I will have those videos coming to you soon. Hope you guys are enjoying these. I know it's kind of redundant that I use the same track for the last couple videos and probably will for the next two, but the whole point in doing these is to try to help you guys make a good decision on which race wheel to buy or if to upgrade, and coming from a rookie standpoint, if you're a pro or already have like a wheel that you've been racing on for years or something, maybe it won't be that impactful, but if I can help out those who are just getting into it like I am, I think that would hopefully benefit some. Let me know in the comments though. Let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know what you guys are curious about. If you guys want to know about setups or that I've done, or things that I'm trying, let me know. I'm looking for different things that I can try to help with. So just keep the comments coming, keep the subscriptions coming, and I'll see you guys hopefully soon with that next video of that Thrustmaster.